This demo portrays one of the many ways PACE can support store labor planning. In this scenario, the EVP of Store Operations is requesting more payroll in a number of his stores because customers are complaining about poor service. The CFO, however, says that profit margins are down and our current payroll percent of sales is already in line with the industry. Both executives have tasked the planning department to create more accurate store labor budgets that ensure all stores are allocated the resources they need to provide the excellent shopping experience expected by their customers. To do this, the VP of Planning has decided to leverage the investment they've already made in PACE and Hyperion software for their open-to-buy planning application. PACE was co-funded with Hyperion and is built on the Hyperion platform. The Hyperion platform supports metadata and data management, reporting and analysis, and cross-functional integration across the enterprise. PACE extends the Hyperion platform with capabilities required to support store labor, store sales and margin, open-to-buy, category, and many other similar planning problems. PACE is delivered as an add-in to Excel, providing a familiar user interface with none of the enterprise deployment issues associated with planning and spreadsheets. When a user logs into PACE, a series of roles the user has permission to select are presented. In this case, we'll be in the Payroll Planner role, planning for next year. User access may be very tightly controlled or set at the highest levels with the ability to filter intersections based on hierarchies or various attributes such as market or format. The user's suggested workflow is presented as a series of configured views in the action pane. Any selectors for the current view are also available here. In an effort to help stores better manage their time and achieve quality results, we recently defined standard store procedures and their associated tasks. Now we can budget time for processing freight, for example, by multiplying our standard task times by the number of trucks or cartons individual stores are expected to receive. PACE compares the calculated hours to the base store open hours and adds additional hours wherever necessary to meet the minimum staffing requirements that we've set. There are also many special projects with irregular schedules that need to be accounted for, such as planogram resets. Since Visual Merchandising sent us their schedule in Excel, we can simply copy and paste the schedule into PACE and then replicate it to all of the stores according to their format type. This process makes updates easy when schedules change, as they so often do. We might also want to add a note that we updated the schedule from Visual Merchandising on December 3rd. After all exception hours have been updated and merit increases applied, we can see that we still have $355,000 available from our target. In Store 4808, we can see that their current sales plan is slightly down from last year, but the sales per man-hour are quite high, and their overall payroll dollars as a percent of sales are fairly low. There's a good chance this store could drive higher sales if they had more associates working the floor. To quickly distribute the additional dollars to our stores based on performance, we can use the productivity metric to provide the shape of our dollar distribution and then use our variance to target as the total dollars we wish to distribute. First, though, Store 1202 is closing and the plan for 5206 is final, so we don't want to give additional dollars to either of those stores. PACE distributes the dollars across stores using the shape of the productivity levels, but honoring the specific store constraints that we entered to achieve a 2.6% increase over LY and an overall 10% of sales. And even though we're working at total department, total year in this view, PACE also distributed the adjustment hours proportionately back across the weeks and across the departments. Now we have a bottom-up plan that more accurately reflects the real needs of our stores and customers, but also ties to our overall corporate objectives. Our CFO and EVP of Store Operations have much better visibility into where payroll dollars are going, and we can be more fact-based when asked how much new programs will cost to implement in our stores. Thank you for watching our PACE Store Labor Planning demo. Please contact us if you'd like to see other ways that PACE Planning can help you optimize your payroll investment and improve bottom line performance.